visitors aside, it is quite amazing.
My second issue, Mr Sims, relates to the tea tree oil industry. After using a newly developed test, the industry says it has evidence that 2 Australian manufacturers are selling adulterated tea tree oil brands on the Australian market unchecked. Therefore, the claim on the label 100% pure is misleading. The first complaint was made to the ACCC in 2012, but there has been no contact since then until just a couple of weeks ago. Complaints have also been made to the Therapeutic Goods Administration and state consumer bodies. Are you aware of the concerns of the Australian Tea Tree Industry Association, and when did you first receive those concerns?
Certainly aware of it, Senator. I'll ask Mr Gregson to provide
Thanks,
you
Mr.
the
Gregson.
details.
Thank you, Senator. Scott Gregson, Executive General Manager, Consumer Enforcement. Yes, you're quite right, Senator. Those matters were raised with us in 2012. My understanding is they weren't pursued at the time, and we've had further approaches recently. My investigation team in Brisbane met with the persons raising those matters with us in February, so I believe either earlier this week or late last week. We are now assessing those matters to determine if there's a case there of misleading conduct.
So, Mr Gregson, has there been an active investigation since that time of the first report in 2012?
No, Senator.
Why not?
Well, Senator, as my understanding is that we didn't pursue those matters. We receive a large number of complaints. We don't pursue all matters, and we seek to let people know. I'm not aware of the circumstances of the closure.
So you are pursuing it now?
We're certainly making those assessments. That's right, Senator.
Good. Any idea when the investigation will be finalised?
No, Senator. As I said, my investigation team was given the matter in the last week and a half, and we've had the first meeting. We'll be assessing it. It will depend on the nature of the investigation. Generally speaking, a consumer protection matter should be able to make inroads within 3 months.
Yeah, good.
But it also depends what we find and what testing may be needed and that sort of thing. So.
Well, Mr Sims, you did very well with the mislabelled honey, which was corn syrup from Turkey, I think, instead of being honey.
Yes, that was.
These 2 products are found to be mislabelled. What are the penalties these companies could face if they are found to be mislabelled, not genuine?
If it's found to be misleading conduct, the penalty is 1.1 up to very important, up to $1.1 million per breach. Now it depends how many breaches. I mean, first of all, do we find a breach? Do we put it before the court? If the court were to find breaches, it would depend how many breaches were actually alleged. For example, was it advertised in different ways? Were there many different products? But up to $1.1 million per offence is the short answer.